This has been sitting in my fridge from last year, 2 years ago, when my family came over here from England. It's not open. You can see I've not even opened it. So I just wanted to show you. This is something that basically would be sitting in the fridge. After this, I'm going to have to throw it away. And as you can see, there's nothing wrong with the yogurt, but the sell-by date is 2018. And this is that's the reason why it hasn't gone off, is because of all the preservatives that's been added in there. Also, this bread, I brought it when my sister was here from England, and I'm going to show you the bread, and I'm going to put it back in my fridge. I'm going to, you know what I mean, I'll even put a mark on the bread so you will know that Valerie took out a piece of that bread. So you can see the bread is still soft. There's nothing wrong with the bread whatsoever. You can see I'll put a hole in the bread because I want to show you, and I'm going to put it back in the packet, and I'm going to put it back in my fridge. This bread has also been sitting in my fridge since my family came over here in 2018. And according to this bread, it's supposed to be a good calorie bread. It's supposed to have no GMO, no nothing. It's a multi-grain bread, as you can see. And yet, it's been sitting in my fridge now for nearly 2 years. So was this yogurt. I'm going to seal the yogurt, and I'm going to put the top back on it, and I'm going to see if it changes within the next month or so. You know what I mean? I'm not going to taste it because, as you already know, that it's old. Now, they're talking about mucus, and what you lot don't understand is, when you're drinking, somebody brought me this today because of the videos that I was making, the messing around. They thought I had no food, and this is why I don't really drink things like this, because you can see it's not exactly our carrot juice supposed to look. I've got a carrot right here, and I'm gonna see if I can grate this carrot quickly for you. It would take a lot of carrots to get some juice, but if I squeeze this, you're going to see the juice. Hopefully, because it's been in my fridge, you might not see it, but the juice of a carrot is not going to come out looking like this. This has got mucus in it, and to you it might not be nothing, but it has got mucus. It's just the same with milk. Milk has got a lot of mucus on it, so is fresh orange juice. And they're telling us that the chest is being built up from the mucus in the body, and we cannot understand where is this mucus coming from. Well, the mucus is coming from the additives and things that they're putting there to try and make the things last. So she also brought me this orange. Sorry, I've just cut it, but I thought I was in the video. She also brought me this orange today, and as you can see, and I'm going to just get a cup. One of them just fell on the floor, so I've got some cleaning up to do. This is what orange juice would look like if you was actually squeezing it from a fresh squeezed orange. Not the orange that you're seeing, what you're getting. You see the difference? This is more liquidy. This is more watery. It's not coming out like a fresh orange juice would do out of a carton. I stopped drinking fresh orange juice 2 years ago when I found out that it built. I went to a store, and the fresh orange juice that I brought it home, and I found I was sick. I had a lot of chest congestion, and I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't understand why. And I had to go back and think, well, what did I eat? What did I do different? And all I could think about was the fresh orange juice. Then my niece came over to visit me, and I bought her some fresh orange juice. And within a day, the mucus had built up so much in my system. I was in my bed with fever. I thought I was going to die. And I'm just trying to let you know, things like fresh orange juice, milk. I've even got some in my fridge because I wanted to show you this little experiment. See, I've got some dairy milk here, and I've even got some oat milk. And if you look at all of them, see, it's all plant-based. But if you look at all the milk and everything that you're drinking right now, you will see that Everything that we're drinking has got some form of mucus on it. Here's a plant-based milk, as you can see how slimy it comes out. That is going to sit on our chest. So sometimes it's better if we just even that is like, see how thick it is. You know what I'm saying? I buy it because I thought, well, okay, I'm going to be stuck in the house. Somebody might want to come and visit me. So, and I don't want to deprive nobody of whatever it is that they need. So here is the other milk. And you can see it's just as thick. This has got sugar in it. It's got a lot of sugar in it that's underlined, that we don't even know that milk has got so much sugar. And then we're wondering why we are sick, because all these things that I've showed you are things that are not really good for they are good for the body, but in the natural form. You know what I'm saying? Not, I don't know if I'm going to drink the orange juice. I really don't think I'm going to do that. I can't give it back to the lady that brought it me today, but I wish I could. I might just, I don't, I'm debating because I don't want myself to become sick. But as you can see, all the mucus, all the slime, that is what builds up inside of our body when we drink too much of it. And a lot of us are now coming down sick because now that we're staying at home, we are now becoming sicker because you can see, can you see it? That is like a mucus that will sit in our stomach, in our chest. And that is what we've got to get rid of, even the fresh orange juice. But look, I mean, the carrot juice. The carrot juice is exactly the same. As you can see, it's all thick. And of course, if you've got a cold on your chest, while you're taking something thick, the best thing that you can take is some warm water. And what I do and what I take is some spearmint tea, mint tea, something that's going to just take away some of the that tightness from around my chest. And as you can see, the freshly squeezed orange, look how much, can you see the difference? So maybe you might have to adjust your diet a little bit while you're going through this season. Maybe if you took some of your children off so much of the milk and even try and water it down the best you can. Yes, a lot of children are going to be crying and upset. But if you want to keep your children safe, it's not about them crying and being upset. It's about you trying to keep them healthy and safe. So you've got a choice. As I said, I've got organic, I've got plant-based, I've got regular milk, I've got it all. And yet every single one of these products that I've showed you on here today, every single one of them have got a build-up of mucus inside of it that is not good for the body. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you're giving your children yogurt, which has got more mucus in it. And can't say much about the bread because I'm not really a bread eater. That's why that bread is still there. But I just wanted to come on here and let you know the difference in why right now you need to be cutting down on your milk products, the fresh orange juice, anything that's got that little bit of a slimy feel to it, but it tastes good. Those are the things that my personal belief is that you should try and cut down on them. If you can't stay away from them, cut down from them, because at the end of the day, all these things that we think are healthy for us, like this bread here that is saying it's good bread, it's multi-grain, it's a multi-grain bread. You can see what it's saying, multi-grain bread. And yet it's been in my fridge now for 2 years, since 2018. We are now in 2019 and 2020, sorry. And the bread is as fresh. You can see when I squeezed it how soft it was. So you make up it's for you to choose what you're going to buy in the stores, what you're going to give your children, what you're going to eat, what's going to help you through this pandemic season. How can you stay safe? And don't get me wrong, I've not got the key on all what's going on in the world, because I haven't. It's just some things that, like, as I'm working, as I'm doing what I'm doing, these things are coming into my head that something's not right here. And I do my research. Yes, I'm messing about sometimes with my jokes, but at the end of the day, I do take the coronavirus serious, because I've got family members. I'm seeing my loved ones die and I cannot be with them. So I'm asking you all to please be safe out there. Be careful about what you're buying off the storefront, because as you can see, mucus, mucus, mucus. All these things have got mucus on. And these things are the things that are building up in our chest. These are the things that are making people sick. And we're not realizing, well, how can so many people be having chest and tightness of chest if they're eating everything that they're supposed to eat? It's because we have become a nation of no longer doing a carrot, peeling it. You don't even, if you want carrot, then just buy the carrot and eat it. Just buy the carrot and eat it. That's all we have to do. And if we want water, we can drink water. Because trust me, you soon won't get none of these products. So we better start getting used to eating the best we can without thinking that we can't survive if we don't get all these box goods. That's all it is, box. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you got something out of this video. I'm asking all of you to please be safe out there, because there's so many people now are coming down with all these sicknesses and all these things are going on, and we don't even know who's safe and who isn't safe. So I'm asking you to look after yourself during this crisis season. And yes, I'm trying my best to eat as healthy. That's why the majority of the food in my house is things that I have got to cook. I've really got no packaged food that I can go into the freezer and say, okay, I can do a quick meal. I do have some, but the majority of the food I cook is either going to be something that's going to take me at least an hour to cook and put on the stove. That is how I eat, and that's how I do my best to try my best to stay healthy. So please look after yourself. And I'm not trying to say these brands are bad, because I'm not trying to say that. I'm just, because there's other brands out there. I'm just trying to tell you to be careful about the amount of things that you're taking with mucus on there. You know what I'm saying? And that's all this video is about, because I've never had none of these. I'm tell you the truth, these are the first I'm buying any of these products. So it was what was left in the shop when I went in there when I was looking for products. So, like I said, I've never tried Open Nature or Bob's House Farm or Dairy Pure. These are not something that I would normally have in my house. Tell you the truth, I normally wouldn't have food in my house, because I know the type of person that I am. And if I have too much junk food, I'm going to sit down there and try and eat all the junk food over eating sensible. So I hope you got something out of this video. Please like it, share it, and let your friends and family know. This is not the time for them to be taking a lot of these products. If you do drink milk, try and water it down as much as you can to cut down on your mucus. And I'm telling you, you don't even have to tell the children. They ain't really going to know. Because I remember growing up as a child, my mum used to give us cheap cornflakes. And she used to put it in the Kellogg's box. Sometimes we knew and sometimes we didn't know. So just be careful about the amount of mucus that you're taking in your body, thinking that you're doing good, when sometimes you know what you're causing harm. And this video is not to cause anybody no harm or no danger, or to say one product is better than another, because it's not about that. It's just about me trying my best to make sure you stay safe and healthy, because I'm seeing too many of my loved ones back in England dying of this coronavirus. And believe me, it is very, very upsetting to me. So stay safe, be blessed, and have a wonderful and blessed day.